Rossman. Dr. Rossman is the chair of our National Advisory Committee, who have joined us over the last few years really to provide insight on the department, how we can improve, where we want to go. But they've also been leaders in developing what I call our probably speaking extemporaneously as a legend. It is the legend award. And it recognizes members who have a connection with this department who really are legends in the field. So with that, let me introduce Dr. Rossman.
Thank you, Brian. It's my pleasure to be here this evening. The Legends recognition was created by the National Advisory Committee of the Department about 3 years ago. Thus far, 5 individuals have been honored as legends, and this evening we had a 6th. Honor as a legend may be bestowed on graduates, friends, former faculty of the department. To receive this honor, individuals will have been inspirational to others in the field and will have brought distinction to the department at Indiana University as a major contributor to research, education, policy development, or best professional practices in parks, recreation, and tourism. We have one previous legend with us this evening. I'd like to ask him to stand for recognition, Dr. Ted Debbie. The newest legend who we recognize this evening is Robert F. Tolson. And Bob, I'd like to ask you to come on up so they can see you as well as what I'm going to say about it. I have to tell you while Bob is on his way up that we're delighted his wife Deanna is with us this evening to share this occasion, and that Bob was my first boss in the field. So I know some things about him that I didn't put down here. We're delighted you can be with us this evening. Bob's accomplishments are many, and throughout his career, he has performed with distinction. He is an excellent professional, admired and respected by his peers, and he has also been a model citizen in the communities he has served. Bob had a good start in the field. He received a master's degree in Park and Recreation Administration from Indiana University in 1958, and became a National Recreation Association intern with the Philadelphia Recreation Commission under its legendary director, Robert Crawford. During his career, Bob provided executive leadership and management to park and recreation operations in both Oak Park and Champaign, Illinois. His exceptional management and leadership facilitated each of these communities winning the National Gold Medal for Excellence in Park and Recreation Operations. Ultimately, the Champaign Park District won the award 3 times under Bob Tolson's tenure. A dedicated and competent professional, Bob was also an exemplary citizen and civic leader in the communities where he worked. He believed his public employment carried with it a moral obligation to give back to his community. He did so and expected his staff to also contribute, but it was Bob who provided them an excellent role model. His voluntary civic leadership roles included campaign chair for the United Way and president of the United Way board, the Kiwanis Club, the Illini Rebounders, and actually I have to tell you one time he came over with the team, was here, Bobby Knight was here, and the Illini beat Indiana that night. So Bob had a little trouble controlling his emotions there, but he was the Illini Rebounders president then. He's also served on the Champaign County Forest Preserve Board of Commissioners. He was recognized with the Oak Park Outstanding Citizen Award in 1965, and in 1999, Bob was honored by the Chamber of Commerce as Champaign, Illinois' Outstanding Citizen. I attended his retirement celebration in 2001 and was touched by the many heartfelt tributes from his staff and community leaders in Champaign. They truly loved and respected Bob Tolson. Bob has always been dedicated to improving professional practice and throughout his career contributed to its development in many ways. He helped mentor young professionals by operating the National Recreation and Park Association internship in both Oak Park and Champaign. I benefited from his dedication to this, developing young professionals, as my first full-time job in the field was as an intern in Oak Park, Illinois, under the supervision of Bob Tolson. He gave generously of his time and made certain interns received experience in all aspects of managing a park and recreation system. One aspect of that we didn't appreciate was learning how to spray tennis courts with water from fire hoses in freezing weather to create ice rinks. Bob told us this was a learning experience, and indeed it was, but one night was enough. We knew how after that. But today I get to proudly claim that I completed my internship under the legendary Bob Tolson. Bob was elected by his colleagues as president of 4 important professional organizations, including the American Park and Recreation Association, the National Recreation and Park Association, the Illinois Park and Recreation Association, and the Academy of Park and Recreation Administration. He was one of the visionaries who in 1980 founded the Academy of Park and Recreation Administration. He served as one of its early presidents and was the organization's executive secretary-treasurer from 1985 to 1997. His effort provided the thread of consistency and stability behind the scenes, which were critical in nurturing the Academy to the prestigious organization that it has become. Unusual among practicing professionals, he also periodically published articles in